EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Glendale. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first snap, and Murray goes to the air. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd down and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. On play action, Goff. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On second down, Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's the punter now. And remember, his first was blocked. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now the holder of the state rushing record as a prep here in Arizona, it's Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That caught by Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
Black 20. Orange.
They'll go play action with Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And caught right side. It's London. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
24-yard line.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
180. Value 1. 12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man is Davis. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
First Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Bulls take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
Trey Benson, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. On the toss, they go with Benson. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Cardinals 7.
So Narvison now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go tonight. 120. What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
A second down throw for Goff. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
We go. 120.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
180.
They'll run with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Cardinals 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Samuel, going to see what he can do. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Murray. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Murray on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action now. It's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Cardinals 14.
So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Falcon 1st down.
180.
And here's Bijan. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
17. 17. 17. We're good. We're good.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Goff. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
What a luxury, Mike. Right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
First down, Atlanta.
Hold on.
On first down, it's Goff. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
And 2 at the Cardinals' 46-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
First down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
14.
On play action, Goff. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Tight end going in motion here. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run it here with Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff in the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Set to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Tiger, Tiger. Shell.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll go left side here and complete this one. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
We go tonight. 180.
Now Robinson. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Super 1.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tonight. Right playing.
Goff to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Sweat getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Cut. 120. DC. 5. Average wall.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He gets free. And he will score. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Showing off the elusiveness there. Able to dance his way forward. It's a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
They run over center with Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Listen.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Robinson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jordan Burks that time to make the tackle.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
20, 14, 14. Super. Go, 12, go.
Now, Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run with Benson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We go.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and inches. Here's the option, running right. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it and just couldn't come down with the pick.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable incomplete on that third down try. That brings up fourth and short.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. On play action, Murray And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. James Pierce in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Second down, Murray. Forced out wide. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mark, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. On the give, it's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's 3rd and 4. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
White 25. Wait, got it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Wait, got
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory.